Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I just realised I haven't spoken today, and it's 14:27. Okay, I've typed up a message, but I actually haven't used my voice yet. Have I not? I don't think I have. Yes, I have. I had a conversation with my daughter. What's that about? Maybe I just haven't used my voice for quite a few hours. Let's clear it. Oh, let's get our coffee. Okay, what are we going to be talking about? A few things today we shall be having a look at. I feel like I want to tap into like romance first, and then we'll wait for the video to kind of really get into the flow, and then we should talk more. Right, okay, let's go to the romance angels. I don't want to use a witch's tarot. Everyday tarot we can use. And an affirmator. Okay, this might give us a bit of a general idea on what's going on. And the mermaids and dolphins. And this coffee feels like it's in my way. Just like the witch's tarot. My coffee, my unicorn cup's in the way. So is a witch's tarot. I haven't got a coaster. It's all been removed. Okay. Witch's tarot's in the way. Coffee cup's in the way. Anything else that's in the way? In the way of what? The bird started singing for you before I turned the camera on, and the sun's come out. Oh, lucky you. There's nothing to prove if it's really true. Oh, lucky you. Ba 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 da ba ba. Ba 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 da ba ba ba. Three cards. Okay, do you actually want to shuffle? Don't frown. My eyes are heavy. I don't know why I'm putting the boxes away. Who is that eating their lunch? Leah? I don't even have Leah in the house. Mixture between Tia and Lily. It's feminine. It's Leah. Well, okay. Princess? She is the princess. Lily is, of the house. It's only because Megan views herself as being a princess. So, like owner, like pet. Oh, it took me to like, well, I'm taken to like the older generation when they call you pet. Hello, pet. Hello, pet. Everyday tarot. We've got two mermaids cards. We've got two mermaids. Two mermaids. Oh dear. Right. We've got a guidebook. That's good. Let's take a look in the guidebook. What's with the hand itching? You're not really meant to itch it with the other hand because it kind of counteracts it. So you don't want it. It's like giving and receiving. So is this my giving hand or my receiving hand? Let me just find that out. What hand is this? This is my left hand. Which hand is giving? Should we say that? Yeah. Which hand is giving and receiving? Okay. In group, in Greek, in group superstition, in Greek superstition, if you have an itchy hand, it foretells that you are either going to receive or give money. If your right hand is itchy, it indicates that you will get money. And if your left hand is itchy, it indicates that you will give money. Wealth. That comes in with what I'm going to talk about my coaching sessions and some services. So, okay. So this is about me giving, not receiving. Interesting. Okay. So I don't want to take away what I'm about to give to you. Listen, I give myself every day. Well, near on every day to you guys. Okay. Apparently there's some more giving to be had. That's cool. I'm up for it. Give me all your loving, all your hugs and kisses too. I most definitely can do that. Okay, right. Let's have a look at the Everyday Tarot first. These feel nice and light and in touch with the divine. Okay, right, this is interesting. Is this just like the build-up? Oh, it's like a build-up for me advertising my services. Okay, right, Lucy. All right, do yourself proud. All right. Just a bit of humour. Yeah, most definitely. Look. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles, this is about giving, and it says to give wealth, and for me that's just all money. So I might be able to give you some tips on how to get the law of attraction really working in your favour about generating money into your life. Apparently I've got it within me. When we have coaching sessions, it just flows out. I wish I had more coaching. I wish I had more coaching sessions with you guys. I wish you reached out more for readings so that I can help you personally. There's only so much I can do here. This is just a collective. But when we get down to the nitty gritty, it's so much fun. I just swamp you with love and my energy. And anyone that's had coaching sessions, especially the ones that thought maybe I don't really need them, it was more of a benefit. Okay, I help you to get yourself back into alignment just with my energy. I know my power, guys. So we can talk about this now if you like. I have been offering coaching sessions at a really cheap price. I will be raising that price myself, not yet though. So I'm not asking for more money yet, but the price list is done. And I've worked out that you kind of get 70% off if you were to take my coaching sessions now. A lot of you have taken the leap of faith without even knowing how much they cost. And I believe you've been pleasantly surprised and feel that it was definitely worth the investment. Okay. Shifts happen. Not just during our 5 weeks of spending time together. You get about an hour, between an hour and 2 hours out of me, dependent on what we need to talk about. So it's not time disciplined where, no, you get me for that time. So am I going to tell you the price? No. I've already told you it's about 70% off. So what I will be charging. So reach out if you would like coaching sessions, because I really do want to work with people that are actually serious about progressing. You can sit and watch my videos all day, but if you're not doing the work behind the scenes or actually allowing me to give you some homework, that's what I want to touch on. And I'm actually going to do one for the collective, what I do in all of my coaching sessions, and that is, I would say half of the coaching session is really us chatting, catching up, putting syncs together, okay, and just raising the energy. Then I look into the cards and I pull 3 cards, well, a few more, but it's 3 cards. I tell you what you need to know for the week, what you need to learn for the week, and what you need to focus on for the week. And I leave you with your homework. And then the next week, we have a chat about that, how you got on, and then I assign you some more homework until our next chat. okay, the following week. Got it? That's what I give to you guys at the moment at a very decent price. It's actually cheaper to get that now than what it's going to be to just book in 1 hour Skype call with me. The whole 5 weeks. And you only get a 1 hour Skype call for a set amount of price. And I'm offering you 5+ hours for cheaper than that. Up to you guys. I'm not going to be available. It's like I'm not going to be at your disposal for much longer. Take advantage. You're my tribe. Okay. Trust me. So there's that. Email me. The channel of love. It's not the channel of love. That email wasn't. Email the channel of love. Okay. The journey of ascension. That's what it is. The journey of ascension at gmail.com. Okay. I'm serious. Now, I can take on about 5 people. And I'm really looking to get you started next week, and then you'll be done by June. Okay? And then I'm good to kind of burst into the summer with my new plans. Got it? 5-week course. Okay, once a week, 1 hour plus. Don't just allow yourself 1 hour. You should allow at least a couple. Okay. The hyphen. So I'm definitely being directed to actually offer you guys this. It's time, Lucy. Okay. Little birdie saying it'll make more sense when you do book yourself in for these sessions with me. Okay. So please email me like ASAP so that I can get you booked in for next week. I've got some that are due to be wrapping up soon so I can take on some more. I think around about 5 people. That would be awesome. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Let's have a read of these cards though. Page of Pentacles. So this is about helping you with your progression. It's definitely within, I'll always tell you what the divine believes you should know and what you should work on for your higher good, your highest good. This card, upright, which it is, you are inspired to start a new financial or career opportunity and see the potential to grow and manifest your goals. You are ready to up-level your skills and learn something new. Okay. Before I was a personal development coach, I was actually a business development coach. So it's good to know. The Hierophants. I've held a few positions, guys, and you'll only be sent to me if I can actually sincerely help you. It will not be a wasted journey. The Hierophants. I have never worked with anybody that I was not able to help. You are working with a teacher, mentor, or guiding authority. You will expand your knowledge and learn fundamental principles with a trusted source. It's all saucy. It's fun. I'd like to speak to anyone that said that was a waste of money. I can tell you people I've had sessions with and it was like, that was a complete and utter waste of my money. So it was that actually propelled me into being very confident that what I offer is beneficial. Right then, thought we'd talk about romance. We're romancing myself here. I know my worth, guys. I believe you guys do as well, otherwise you wouldn't be watching, would you? Whoop. Okay, aeroplane above. Let's have a look at this. We've got a treasure chest we're just about to open. An unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. Would you like some? Are you ready to invest? To actually make a good investment? Let's read this. Guess what happens? By me giving, I receive. Give it a try sometime and see how it works. Okay. Your prayers for financial support have been heard, and assistance is here for you now. It comes in wonderfully unexpected ways. Through the channel of love. It's a journey of ascension. We all want the good stuff, don't we? Okay, remain in a state of gratitude. That says that the money is already here, even if there's no visible evidence of it yet. When you feel grateful before the demonstration of supply occurs, it reveals your faith. And your faith is the energy that draws riches to you without delay. Affirm frequently, thank you for all of the support, supply, abundance, and money that you bring to me. I am grateful for these riches, which I use in divine ways to bring blessings to the earth. Now, if you don't really have an idea of how you're going to spend your treasure, that's where I can come in and guide you. Okay, what direction you need to be looking in. Because if you haven't got that association with money, divine purpose, what's it say, in divine ways, okay, you would just slow down your manifestation of money that's waiting. It's waiting for you. It's like you just need to be guided a little bit on what direction you should be focusing in. Your supply may show up in the form of money, or it may come as new opportunities, brilliant ideas, or gifts from others. Bless and honour heaven's gifts however they come to you. Your gratitude ensures continual, overflowing abundance in your life. Also, guys, you can donate to the channel, which is an easy way to do an energy exchange. Do you know how much I buzz when I get a donation from you? And the appreciation and gratitude, no matter how big or small, it's just, well, obviously the bigger, you're more shocked and you're more like, wow. Yeah, so even if you want to balance out that way, there's always the opportunity. And that I always mention, I never ask you guys to donate to the channel unless I'm telling you that you maybe need to think about giving so that you can receive back. So you don't have to have an appointment with me. You can appoint yourself to being a giving, gracious being. Let's have a look at the next card. Empowerment. You're more powerful than you realise. It's safe for you to be powerful. My job is to encourage you and to empower you. Okay. Will you allow me to do my job? This card confirms that your inner power wants to surface. I feel like I want to put that's where you got to hold your head up high. Belly's rumbling. Okay. This card confirms that your inner power wants to surface. You'll use this power appropriately and you're incapable of abusing it. Your true friends and the people who really love you will be happy that you've taken your power back. Empowerment means that you're no longer willing to see yourself as a victim in any way. It means letting go of all blame with respect to other people, past conditions, or present circumstances. Know that you can be powerful and gentle simultaneously and still be very effective. This is like we have to call in our worth, guys. Okay, I was reminded yesterday when I started a coaching session with somebody I haven't spoke to in near on a year, 10 months. And it's what she said to me. She said, "You've been helping me for years now, Lucy." And I was like, years? Not a couple of years. And I've been on YouTube for 3 years now. And she said, and you still have a lot of your original tribe. And she said, and even if you only inspire us and help us this lifetime, she said, please don't stop doing what you're doing. Do you know how good it feels to hear that? Just hear from one person that what I'm doing has made a large impact on their life, has had a large impact on their life. Okay. Don't be afraid to step into your position, guys. Affirm frequently, It's safe for me to be powerful. I accept my God given power to be used in the service of light and love. Where's the light? And that's the energy. It's like I didn't want to promote myself. It was like, well, I know my skills, I know my gifts, and I know my talents. You guys should now have faith. It's kind of like you should have had that law of attraction proof. Okay, why is the proof is in the pudding? I don't know. So affirm frequently, it's safe for me to be powerful. I accept my God-given power to be used in the service of light and love. Then enjoy the shifts you see around you. Instead of worrying what others think about you, use your power to make the world a better place. You may never feel self-conscious again. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. Okay. I have every intention of bringing us all together as well. Confidence, look at this. In this moment, I take a step back and look at myself with the pride of a good mother, especially as this person is older than me. So it's just an honour. I look at myself as being the perfect age. I'm like middle-aged, aren't I? 44. I see an abundance of abilities and talents that show up all the time in big and little ways. If I could stick myself on a refrigerator, I would. I would invite all the neighbours over and say, look at that. Can you believe what an A+ that is? And that's how I feel about you guys, watching you progress and seriously taking your journey seriously. And seriously taking your journey seriously and ascending. And oh, how you are all ascending. You do need to be reminded, though, of how far you've come. Okay. Whew. Should we have a look at these romance cards? New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Interesting. I felt the energy of the Divine Feminine's busy here. And, well, things just stay around for however long they need to stay around for until they've done their job. And then we move on. So don't miss this opportunity, guys. Okay, that's all I'm saying is new love. We read this. The romance angels have sent you this card like a Valentine greeting, signalling the introduction of someone new into your love life. Perhaps you recently met this person and your interest was piqued. What I have found is that after our coaching sessions kind of stop, you will kind of see movements. And I think that's because that's why I only do it for 5 weeks, guys. When you're focusing on something so intently, you don't necessarily manifest that whilst we're in the process of it. It's when then you've let go of your attachment to your coaching sessions once they've finished, because you will get used to kind of having that time with me. If you release that, you release the attachment, you then start to operate on your own or just via the collective readings without my direct influence personally. I thought that was thunder, but it was like cannon shots. Heard them in the woods yesterday. And what am I talking about? Leaving you be. Then, because you've let go of the attachment, it's kind of, and because I keep you like focused every week on something else, as we move on to the next thing, it's more likely you're going to manifest the thing that we're working on a couple of weeks ago. Does that make sense? So, okay, a lot happens after your sessions. It's like I help to get you prepared. New love, and I'm just about to pick up the Hierophant card again. This card validates that your connection was mutual and real. It is safe for you to explore it, and the romance angels will guide your actions accordingly. And of course, we always discuss the connection with your divine counterpart. Of course, if you're already in a committed relationship, you'll want to consult your angels and perhaps a counsellor or other trusted person to get insight into your feelings. Also, a lot of you are starting to work more, especially the feminines, with masculine's energy. It can be a little bit confusing. You can kind of question, well, is this my twin flame then? Is this my divine counterpart? There's no questioning in this game. So I help to put your mind at ease and just get you back onto the right track. More than likely, they're just masculines that are coming into your life that need to be helped through their journey of ascension, which is part of your role. So it does help you to actually focus on keeping your focus on attracting your true counterpart into your life, or keeping them in your life. Many times I have feminines come to me and say, I've met someone and there was a spark there. And I'm like, calm down. It's like, you're going to meet more people like this. You know, we're like the 2%ers at the moment. So as our world starts to wake up, you're going to meet more loving, attractive, romantic, just as the divine feminine's energy is. We're very romantic and loving and nurturing, and it can be misunderstood, can't it, for like coming on to men. They kind of think, oh, look at the interest she's showing me. It's because it's not really that well known, is it? The divine feminines, you know, as a collective, are only just kind of, well, we're still waking up, understanding what our role is. So it's going to be the same, isn't it? As the masculines wake up, they're going to be drawn more to a divine feminine energy, someone that can help and guide them. That doesn't mean you have to go and jump into bed with them. Okay. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. So, of course, if you're already in a committed relationship, and most of us have committed ourselves energetically to our chosen divine masculine. So it's like, what's this? Well, it's just a little test, isn't it? Okay. You'll want to consult your angels or perhaps a counsellor or other trusted person to get insight into your feelings. While running into the arms of a suitor may sound passionate, the reality of guilt after or over the affair will soon weigh heavily upon you. It's better to confront the issues within your present relationship that left your emotional doors open for someone else. Okay, this card can also mean that you'll soon meet a new person. In these cases, the romance angels are asking you to keep the faith that love is in your cards. You deserve love and you're lovable. The angels guide you to be aware, as you never know when your partner will arrive. So this is very much about me helping you to build your awareness of stuff that you're not focusing on, guys. And most of the time, you give me the suggestions on what you need to do. I had this yesterday. It was like, well, you've just told yourself, really, what's needed to be focused on. Okay. When they say, I couldn't imagine, it's like, oh, that's what you need to start imagining then. Well, I couldn't imagine that. Well, start. That's your homework. Start imagining that. Pull the cards. They're just clarifying it. It's magic. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. I'm a soul man. Now, the soulmate card, you can take as the divine connection, but we have lots of soulmates. You guys are my soulmates. Doesn't mean I want to have sex with all of you and do that kind of stuff. Sorry, but it doesn't. I love you dearly. So, but this is about, because we don't have a twin flame card in this deck, so this is about, yes, this is your soulmate. Let's read the message and it will make sense itself, won't it? You chose this card because you wonder if a certain person is your soulmate. So you take it however you want to, okay? If you know the definition between, I wouldn't say now that I found my soulmate, because that I hear it too often out there. I'm with my soulmate. You're really not. Well, you really are, but you're not in the divinest connection that you could be in. It's like you could be happier, you could have more. There's more for you out there, but you settled and you call this person your soulmate. And absolutely. We all have soulmates and they help us. Well, let's read, Lucy, just read. You choose this card because you wonder if a certain person is your soulmate, and the answer is yes. As we all do, you have many soulmates, beings with whom you share a mystical soul connection and life path. Soulmates incarnate with the plan of coming together for mutual spiritual and personal growth. As you suspected, the person you're inquiring about is one of yours. So even though this should be the divine connection card, we're not really viewing it like that. We're talking about soulmates and understanding that you have many. That sense of familiarity and comfort you felt when you first met also indicates your soulmate bond. This card sometimes comes to those who ask, will I ever meet? It doesn't say that. It says, when will I meet my soulmate? Or will I ever meet my soulmate? As validation, this will occur. Of course it will, because you're here to help others to grow, and they're here to bring wisdom to you as well. Many times, this is a person whom you already know. Although romantic sparks didn't fly at first, you'll have another opportunity to explore passion together. So this could be serious divine feminine. It feels like you're kind of tempted elsewhere. Okay, so there might be someone that you know is interested in you. Your divine masculine hasn't come through. We'll get a reading with me and we'll see whether or not he is actually coming through. And it's kind of like you could be looking over past people that you're like, well, you know, if you're ready for a relationship, a connection, you know that, well, maybe they liked you and you didn't like them, you might revisit that and have a look and say, can I make anything out of this? When really it was unrequited love. Okay. They liked you more. There's no, like I said, questioning in this connection. And if you are questioning, then even more reason to have a chat. Although romantic sparks didn't fly at first, you'll have another opportunity to explore passion together. Or they could be coming back. Just because they're drawn back to your light, you might feel that this is a time when people from the past are coming back, and that is because they can feel your energy. And Megan said a really bizarre thing yesterday. She said about getting married and talking about how many people would be there. And then she said, and I imagine if people come back from my past, there's something that they kind of need from me. I need to guide them in some way. And me and Jamie's kind of like, why would you say that? Like, it's your wedding day. Don't you think they're coming to see, like, you get married? She says, no, it's probably that they, you know, they need my help or something. I don't mind giving that to them on my wedding day. And I'm like, what a way, that's her perception. It was like, so she's knowing that people are just drawn back to her when they want something. A bit of her light, a bit of her energy. They need help and guidance. It's part of the role of the divine feminine. Maybe not on your wedding day though, Meg, but hey, she's got a point. Okay, I think I finished that card, did I? Yes. This will be very much a test as well to see how much you've evolved. Okay. And then we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Is there? It's like, was there on your side? Being a divine counterpart, you normally, generally, feel romantic sparks, a very strong chemistry, attraction, kind of immediately. Well, I know that I did. As soon as I saw my divine masculine for the first time, I even remember my words. I was only 19. And it was like, who the hell are you? Or probably, who the fuck are you? And I watched him walk past. It was just an instant. I could sense when he was in the room. Who the hell are you? Come to bring hell. It's all right, I'm through it. How many years later? Okay. So let's read this chemistry. And that's why you'll know when there's instant attraction, instant chemistry with someone. You don't have to go away and ponder whether or not is there chemistry. Do I feel? You just know. When you feel it, you feel it. So it says you've received this card because you feel a strong dynamic pull towards another person. In other words, you share chemistry with him or her. This creates intense, pleasurable sensations that draw you to each other. If this person is someone other than your partner in a committed relationship, then the chemistry is probably a source of both stress and escape. You'll need to weigh your options and the consequences carefully before or instead of leaving your current partner or embarking upon an affair. What's the rush, guys? What's the rush to get into a connection? You're just finding out who you are. Big test here to see who actually settles for less than what they were worth. If, however, you are single and feel this pull towards another unattached person, then this card brings you the go-ahead green light of good news. Most likely the chemistry is mutual and merits exploration. I would say that this is for someone who doesn't know. Oh, little fly flying around the room. Who doesn't actually know who their divine counterpart is. Okay, so if you're not attached to a being, but you like the idea, okay, of, or you imagine yourself to be in a divine connection, be on the lookout for people that you have an instant, it's a chemistry, it's a spark. There'll be no denying it. Well, you can go and deny it, the meaning of it, but that's the big clue. Okay. So in some cases, this card may mean that a lack of chemistry is a cause for relationship issues and personal discontent. If there was chemistry initially, it may be restored by devoting effort to the relationship. Passion, sparks, and romance can be revived through playfulness, thoughtfulness, time together, and caring gestures. Okay, so that then sounds to me, it sounds very much as if the masculines are really just not sure what's going on. It's very much the masculines that are not sure who their counterpart is, but they can kind of go back and think who you had that instant chemistry with, because that can be revived with the divine feminine. I'll say that's for the masculines that are actually wondering whether their feminines are moving on, and whether what you felt was actually sincere. That fly's flying around out there. Fly on the wall, fly on the wall. For the divine feminines, divine masculines very intrigued, as in, what's going on? Are you moving on? So if there was chemistry initially, it may be restored by devoting effort to the relationship. Passion, sparks, and romance can be revived. So you would have felt that. The passion, the sparks, the romance. This can be revived through playfulness, thoughtfulness, time together, and caring gestures. Okay, that means that you're not off playing with someone else, thinking about someone else, spending time with someone else, and offering. You can offer the caring gestures, but not as if like it's like don't encourage another, because they will get the wrong idea. And then you could find yourself, as many times we have, trapped in a connection just because we went along with it. It's actually a wasp. Okay. Would you like to go out? You're so very nearly there anyway. Come on. Oh, I found my coaster. Awesome. You're going to go out? Thank you. There you go. Just handle them with care. No need to encourage them though. Things I love about Lucy. Number one, she makes me laugh like no other. Number two, she's honest about everything, and I mean everything. Laugh out loud. Number three, she's my best friend and I love her to bits. That's my reputation. Okay. It says, call upon the romance angels to guide you as you make important decisions about channeling this chemistry. Wow. Okay. Wow. Right. So I'm actually going to leave it there. And I'm going to quickly show you another service that I would like to offer you guys. Now, this service costs £11 and 11 pence. Now, how this works is I will send you a video and we'll be looking into what do you need to know. We've got 20, I need to know we've got 26% on the battery. Okay. What you need to know, what you need to learn, and what you need to focus on. So let me give you a little, and that can last you for the week. However you want to make that homework last you. If you want it weekly, then we can do it weekly. You can do it as and when you would like. It's something that I don't really do on the channel because I keep it for my coaching sessions. Okay, but I will show you what you need to, as a collective energy, in case you don't want to take me up on my offer, which is absolutely fine. What do you need to know? What do you need to learn? And what do you need to focus on this week, guys? Okay, we'll use the Everyday Tarot. I don't know what cards are. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to use the cards. Because in my coaching sessions, I normally say, are you drawn to any cards? And yesterday they were drawn to the Archangel Animal. Well, she actually said, I've got my animal spirit with me. And this is the only deck I've got really to do with animals. And the messages were awesome. And then we chose these decks as well. So let me use these decks with you. And we'll see what comes through. Remember, this is a collective. You can take it on board, but it's not going to be specific for your own individual journey. Okay, so look, we'll only get you so far, guys. Cheers, cheers. Okay. What do we need to know as a collective for this week, please? I loved it yesterday. It came out with got to leave your heart fully open. It's like, that's fantastic. That's spot on. Okay, let's have a look. What do we need to know this week, please? And then let me get an Archangel Oracle card. So I'll do you a little video like this. You won't be speaking to me face to face. I will do you a video and I will send it over to you. I don't know how long it'll be. It'll be as long as it needs to be. Okay, to give you assistance to help you individually throughout the week. Let's have a look at the Archangel Oracle. Okay, what do we need to know? We need to know Queen of Raphael. How to be the Queen of Love. How to be kind, understanding, giving, and psychic. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. You must have faith and trust that you are being guided. Not only are you being guided or healed, because we've got Archangel Raphael behind you here, but also the dolphins here. Okay, so this is about you learning how to swim and not sink. That's what you need to know this week. The owl, listen to the messages of the angels. Listen to the messages of the angels. So if you're not trusting your psychic information, you can kind of get why you need to work out, reach out. You need a checkup from the neck up. Listen to the messages of the angels. So if you can't tap into them, I most definitely can. Let's have a look at your Archangel Oracle cards. It tells you to remember who you are. Archangel Michael, you are a powerful, loving and created child of God and you are very loved. So you need to know, you need to be reminded that you are very loved and remember who you are. Emily sent me a really weird message. What does she put? Oh, popped up on my phone. He's on his way. That's what it says. This is from YouTube. Okay. It's 15:11. He's on his way. What did Emily? She's gone out and she messaged me, which she doesn't normally do. She doesn't normally message me to tell her that she's reached her destination or anything. And she messages me and puts, I am alive. I am safe. And I put, okay, darling, and you are loved. With a kiss. And then she put a pile of poo. Oh, what's that? And then she put, you are too. Oh, I think that might be our emoji that we have. I changed that. Normally it was a love heart, I think. Or kiss. I changed it to poo. And she put, you are too. And I put, I know, you told me. And it's back on back of my phone to remind me, have a lovely day. And it is, look, keep me in your wallet purse, smile, you are so loved. That's what she gave me for Christmas. Oh, it's the one that I chose. Remember who you are. You are a powerful, loving and created child of God, and you are very loved. Okay. Now, what do you need to learn this week? I am alive, I am safe. It was like I wasn't thinking otherwise. So, thanks for letting me know though. What do you need to learn this week? You need to learn about the King of Gabriel. Receiving messages from the Divine Masculine. Gabriel's the messenger. We've got the King of Gabriel here. He's generous, inspirational, dramatic and driven. So this is about you actually being trustworthy. He needs to know that you can help. You're driving him. It's like you're the driving force behind him. Have a look at the flame here. One side is a lot lower than the other. You need to actually step into your seat, Divine Feminine. The driving seat. It says keep your eyes on the big picture, okay? And that's what really the message comes through earlier. That's what the Divine Masculine's been doing. Leave the details to others, aka the Divine Feminine. Experience that leads to success, genuine concern for others. So this is actually a Divine Masculine. He's concerned about you, Divine Feminine, whether or not you're actually in position and capable of guiding, receiving guidance, accepting guidance. That's what you need to learn. Also, the Lama. Set clear boundaries and enforce them. Archangel Chamuel. A pair of llamas here. Kiss and makeup was coming through. Kissing and makeup, as in cosmetics. Okay. The heart here. But what else do we want? What do you need to learn? How to set clear boundaries and enforce them. You need to have a life review. So it's like you need to learn how to have a life review, Divine Feminine. It's like I feel like you've got too comfortable in your comfort zone. Okay, so you're not actually progressing in the right direction. You're comfortable where you are. Now, one of the messages come about there would be something that would be kind of getting you up out of your seat. I said it feels like you should take your seat, but I felt like that's in power. But I believe you need to get up of where you're sitting right now and progress. Let's have a look at what you need to focus on. Oh, we're taking from the top. Okay. What you need to focus on is the Magician. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. Are you aligned? Because I feel like the Divine Masculine is aligned. Look at this angel behind here. You will have insights that actually there is some work that you need to do. Okay, but it's time for you to shine. Big kick up the arse for me to come on with this reading, guys. Butterfly, be ready to transform with wisdom. Are you ready, Divine Feminine? Because the Divine Masculines are ready, but you need to be ready. Okay. It's like maybe it's time to pinch yourself because this is kind of happening. And then we have prosperity. You need to focus on, be grateful for the journey, the development, the guidance, and be grateful for the fact that you were wise to actually follow that. It says your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. I wish you all the best of luck. Honestly, best of luck, best of love, best of life. Okay, shall we end with, we got 19%. Let's end with a Mother Mary. Because she comes to me speaking her words of wisdom. Let it be. Right, okay. Oh, the voice has gone like low. So email me, please, journeyofascension@gmail.com. It's not hard to forget that, is it? That's what you're on. The journey of ascension as a butterfly goes, flying past. At gmail.com, whether or not you're interested in the 1111 reading, which is what you need to know, what you need to learn, and what you need to focus on at this time, or whether or not you would like to take me up on my offer for coaching sessions. But they will be starting next week and will be done by the end of June. Okay, just in time for summer to kick in. Agreed? Agreed. Well, that's good. And if you'd like to donate to the channel just to even out the energy exchange, okay, you're giving and receiving, details are also in the description box. Right, okay. Oh, my heart's beating fast. Did you hear when I was walking through the woods? It felt like it was a universal heartbeat. I think it's my handbag just knocking against me. But let's not ruin the fun, Lucy. I'm scratching that arse again. Arse cheek. Nails are getting long. They are. And they're feeling really strong as well. Normally they'd be breaking by now. So, yeah, nails are long. That's good. Long nails. Good for scratching. Backs, maybe. I'll give you... Oh, you give my back a scratch, I'll give yours a scratch. Sounds like a good deal. There's always those points in the back where you can't actually reach yourself, can you? Our Lady of the Rose Crown, now we had this last time, so I am not going to reread this message again. I'll read the beginning parts. And then I'm going to take the top card there because it's kind of like inclined offside a little bit. What card is this? 40. Let's read this. Oh, there we are. I think that happened last time. We're just taking the long route, okay? You are my child and a royal divine being. I protect your spiritual deepening now as you descend further into the living divine heart and know all to be love. As the mysteries reveal themselves to you now, divine rapture awaits you. I shall keep you grounded and authentic, productive in the world that needs your light, even as I guide you into ecstatic communion with your holy nature. Amen to that. Amen to that. Top card. Oh, Our Lady of Holy Fire. I haven't... it's a card before Our Lady of the Rose Crown. This girl is on fire. Fire. 39. It opens up to... Okay, it's this. Right, let's read this. You ready to rise, guys? Okay. Rising all the way to the top. To live is to burn, to grow and to ignite the heart and soul with passionate devotion to higher purpose. Let's repeat that. To live is to burn, to grow and to ignite the heart and soul with passionate devotion to higher purpose. I ask you to honour me, even when it seems like what you love is burning away or what you have believed in is failing you. I ask you to remain open to me, even if you are in shock, denial, or feel betrayed or broken. To live with an open heart is for the brave souls that love me and are capable of loving the world. I bring you holy fire. It burns through me as spiritual passion and ignites now in you also, my child. You are to receive this fire now and set the heart of the world aflame. Why? Because your heart should be open. Keep telling you to keep your heart open. When we don't have spiritual passion in our heart, we fall in love with empty substitutes. We might yearn for a fantasy relationship that never quite manifests, or does for a short time before revealing itself to be less than substantial. Or perhaps we yearn for a great job with a great income, only to find that even if we achieve this, there is still a space in our hearts that is not satisfied by what we have attained. To feel truly connected to our own divine destiny, we have to be willing to allow our hearts to burn for something greater than our own individual needs and wants. It is not comfortable to do this, but it is fulfilling in a way that cannot be attained by any other method. It is not bad to have individual needs and wants, of course. We cannot quench another's thirst if our cup is so broken it cannot sustain nourishing liquid for us, let alone for anyone else. Yet the oracle of Our Lady of Holy Fire speaks to us of a passion for the divine coming into our hearts, which will heal us and empower us to love the world, allowing the Divine Mother to flow through us and assist our world, which is in the midst of rebirth right now. And that's why it's so serious, guys. I really want to work with you guys that are serious. The holy fire in our hearts is what makes us want to grow spiritually. We cannot help but be intrigued by it, feel drawn to it, compelled to work at it, and keep going even when it gets tough or seems downright impossible. It is what makes us want to contribute something helpful to the world, to become empowered and truthful in how we live, to want to live with goodwill and a genuine desire that all beings become happy and free. That holy fire in the heart is what fuels us when we are in dark, challenging times in our lives, when we force ourselves through the strength of our own inner will to reach towards the divine for help, rather than collapsing in defeat or drowning in feelings of rejection or abandonment. Our Lady of Holy Fire is the patron protector of the mystical soul, the soul that yearns to know the divine and connect in a real, nourishing and palpable way. That soul wants to know the divine more than it wants to play power games or rule the world. That soul wants to cut through all the nonsense that it knows is not important and experience divine truth. Just listen to the kiddies. Back to school, it's Monday. Well, they're coming home from school. I'm sure, we've got 9%. I'm sure that said 15, 14 over there, and it's not, it's 15, 24. Okay. You hold within you this mystical heart, beloved, and Our Lady comes to you with acknowledgement of this and appreciation for your spiritual passion. If you have been feeling that your faith has been wavering, or finding it difficult to trust that a situation will work out, or doubting yourself, fearing that you are not honouring your inner wisdom in a particular situation, Our Lady comes to you with comfort. She reinforces your spiritual strength now. She reminds you now of the unlimited divine resources you have access to through her grace. She reminds you that love is to burn in a spiritual fire for the divine, and that this love is in your heart, and that this fire is in your heart and the love ignited. She reminds you that you are her child, yes, but you are a living divine flame, filled with her power and glory, and nothing shall subdue your light or spirit. Let's calm down. We've still got 8%. It's going to be fine. If you are finding it difficult to relate to this message, you are being asked to loosen your grip on a situation that you are trying to hold on to. Let it burn in the holy fire of the Mother, and know that what emerges from that situation will be far superior and far more suitable for all concerned. Allowing it to burn means being completely honest, not hiding your... It cut off at 58.50. And it did say no matter where you are with the lesson, and then it just cut off. Okay, to do this healing process and affirmation. So I'm here to serve you as a collective. Let me finish off my message. Tell me I'm recording. I am. 22 seconds in. Tell me I'm recording. You are recording. So if you are finding it difficult to relate to this message, you are being asked to loosen your grip on a situation that you are trying to hold on to. Let it burn in the holy fire of the Mother, and know that what emerges from that situation will be far superior and far more suitable for all concerned. Allowing it to burn means being completely honest, not hiding yourself or your true feelings. It means giving up the doubt and daring to believe that you don't have to be afraid. If you don't feel ready to do this quite yet, that is fine. You will get to that place at the right time and in the right way. Trust her and trust yourself, and do the following healing process to assist you, no matter where you are in this lesson of Our Lady of Holy Fire. Healing process and affirmation. A living flame burns bright. A living flame burns before you, bright, powerful, and intense. You may hear it crackling or feel its heat on your skin, but it will not harm you. Within the flame, the face of a beautiful woman appears, with her hands raised in blessings. Through the fire, she speaks to you and says that she is going to help you find your deepest desires and deepest fulfillment, and she asks you to trust her. Place your hands at your heart, and if you can trust her, imagine that the fire, with her beautiful essence within it, is now burning gently in your heart, radiating through your entire body, all the way up and out through the top of your head, and all the way down and out through the soles of your feet. You are a living flame, filled with holy light. Allow yourself to stay and burn in this sacred fire with her as it cleanses and protects you. When you are finished, when you are ready, finish with this healing affirmation said aloud 3 times. Our Lady of the Holy Mother, Our Lady of the Holy Fire, Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, bless me with your powerful, compassionate truth. May my heart burn with that truth, and may it set the world free. And if you would like that for thee, well, obviously you can take on the guidance from this reading. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Okay, I'll be on the lookout for your email. Have yourself a fantastic week, and I will catch up with you soon. Take care, much love. Bye for now.